这是 DOC Desire Obtain Cherish 在 Bluerider Art 所举办的2019年的个展 Off-Gassing from the Cloud 云端喷发的气体，这也是他第3度在 Bluerider 所做的个展。欢迎 DOC。So welcome to Taipei.
Thank you for having me.
I should say welcome back. So let's talk about your early years.
You know, at the time, I wasn't an artist in galleries making paintings and doing, I guess, what would be legitimate art. And for me, it wasn't about destruction, and it wasn't about graffiti, it wasn't about disrupting the system. It was more of an opportunity to express yourself in a way on the street where you have very little time that something actually stays up. So when I started doing billboards, I would put the words desire, obtain, cherish. And to me, it wasn't about my name being the desire, obtain, cherish. It was about the fact that that's what the billboards were telling you. Desire this, get this, you're going to love this. It's the message that we're sold.
But then since last year, you started in New York, Miami, several very conceptual shows. What makes the change?
You know, like I said, I've been educated in art, and I've been to many years of art school, and the way I started was through such simple messaging, you know, from a street artist to then coming into galleries, and I was very, I think, nervous about getting maybe too conceptual from what people knew me as. But the longer that I've been an artist, I'm finding myself to keep going into different layers and more layers and more layers of understanding the way that I was, I think, initially drawn to art in the first place. In addition to that, a lot of the things that I have created in the past, like the meltdowns and the branded pills and such kind of simple, iconic sculptures, you know, I've also found that a lot of people have been copying me, and a lot of people have created their own works based on the works that I was doing, and I felt like perhaps I need to distance myself a little bit from the simple messaging and start to flex different muscles, different creative muscles, and maybe more conceptual, as you say, that are, you know, a little bit like peeling the onion, you know.
Yeah.
And, you know, if I don't make art to appease an audience, you know, if I've made art that people happen to find attractive and they find, you know, that it attracts a large audience, I'm grateful. But I don't necessarily set out to say, how can I make something that's going to appeal to such a wide group of people? I don't really operate that way.
So tell us about this show, Off-Gassing from the Cloud.
Off-gassing from the cloud. Off-gassing is a real term, and it means the smell of something that is newly made from plastic. So it's the new car smell. When you open the door to a new car, it has that smell, and that smell is called off-gassing. When you open a new toy out of plastic and you smell the plastic, it's an oil smell. That is called off-gassing. And so I like this idea of something that the smell is from oil, and it's like your brain is saying this smell is not good for you. It's a chemical smell, but yet it comes usually from something that's brand new, that your eyes are telling you, I want this, I want this. It's new car, I want it, you know. And so I like that contradiction. The contradiction is very interesting to me, and I think contradictions make great art. So off-gassing from the cloud, it holds the same contradiction to me. Cloud, I'm using as far as an information cloud. So the cloud is where everything in your cell phone and our computers and our laptops are going. So I kind of imagine one giant cloud encompassing the planet, and all of our cell phones are uploading everything all day for the last 20 years, 10, 15, 20 years. And that cloud, every year that goes by is going to get more stuff. So I'm thinking about what's in this cloud. And I imagine that it's not art historical pictures, it's not family photos, it's not scientific information, it's not medical research, it's probably memes. It's probably pictures of cats running around, cute dogs, you know. It's probably the stupidest, silliest pictures that most of us see on our phones all the time. And so it's probably millions of these and millions of these kinds of images. It's on your Line app, it's the stickers, you know, it's millions of these that are shared every single day. And so if you imagine the information cloud, again, something that we like this information, but yet there's this smell to it that's not so good.
Very complicated.
You know?
Smell,
it's
right?
The smell's like, wait a minute, you know, that's not so good. And what is getting off-gassed is what I like to call unfortunate subject matter. And what I mean by that is like, well, I'm sorry to tell you that the most popular pictures, the most common things that are out there in the whole world, it's not that smart. It's actually really dumb. And it comes through in these kind of paintings. You know, we find them cute, we find them attractive, but the subject matter, maybe it shouldn't be in a museum. Maybe it shouldn't be on a painting. Maybe it shouldn't be.
But maybe it's the future.
Well, I think it's important. I think these images are very relevant of our time now. Whether that's sad, I don't know. Is this a sad reflection of who we are, yet it's still cute? Again, that contradiction is what I find very interesting.
Thank you, and wish you success.
Thank you so much.